It appears that we have now entered the holiday season, and with that comes the big question. What should I get? Well, if you're planning on getting an Xbox but just don't know which one to get, you have come to the right place. Today, we're going to break down the differences between the 4 different Xbox One models and which one we here at Live on Xbox recommend getting. First off is the Xbox One launch model, or the original model. This version came out on November 22nd, 2013, and originally retailed for $499 US. It comes with a 500 gigabyte hard disk drive, or a 1 terabyte depending on the model, a Blu-ray disc drive that plays both movies and games, and it outputs video at around 1080p. When the console originally released, there was a heavy focus on making this machine a media hub, where you would access games, TV, and be able to video chat using the Kinect. If you were to time travel back to the launch of the Xbox One, many game outlets were reporting that games were running in the ranges of 900p to 1080p with frame rates anywhere between 30 to 60 frames per second. Although there have been many updates to correct the wrongs of the past, the original Xbox One model still suffers from these poor decisions and its underperformance can be noticeable. One feature that is a nice surprise, however, is the ability to input the video from your computer or cable box through your Xbox One. This makes it so you don't have to switch inputs on the TV, and you can watch the video stream directly through your Xbox One. This model used can range anywhere from just over $100 all the way to $200, depending on who's selling it and what they're including with the console. Next up is the Xbox One S. The One S released on August 2nd, 2016, and is a much slimmer version of the original console and retailed for $399 US. It features a 500 gigabyte hard disk drive or 1 terabyte depending on the model, a 4K Blu-ray disc drive with HDR support, 4K upscaling which makes your games from a 1080p resolution and upscales them to 4K, and additional CPU and GPU processing making this console more powerful than the last. The One S was a step forward rather than just a console refresh to get a new SKU on the shelf. The One S's release is comparable to when Microsoft released the Xbox 360 Slim, as it brings a new look, smaller footprint, and noticeable enhancements to the console family. Games today in 2019 running on the Xbox One S are noticeably better than the original model and have fewer technical problems such as load times and graphical errors. Currently, the console retails for a reasonable price, being in the range of $200 to $299 depending on the storage size, but most of these bundles do come packaged with a game. The Xbox One S All-Digital Edition is nearly identical to the Xbox One S, except for there is no disc drive included in the console. This means that you'll be required to purchase games through the Microsoft Store rather than going to a retail store to pick up a disc. The All-Digital Edition is heavily marketed with Microsoft's Game Pass, which is a subscription service that allows you to access a large library of digital games that is constantly being updated and curated. If you are an avid collector of physical media, this model removes around $200 in value as it does not feature the 4K Blu-ray disc player and the ability to watch your 4K Ultra HD discs on the console. Finally is the Xbox One X, which was released on November 7th, 2017, and retailed for $499 US at launch. This is the most powerful Xbox One console to date, featuring true 4K gaming rather than upscaling the resolution, as well as all the other features of the Xbox One S. This console is extremely powerful in comparison to the other models, and at release was being advertised as the most powerful console ever released. Besides the ability to play games natively at 4K, there's not much new here with the Xbox One X. However, there have been issues with overheating as we have covered here on the channel before. I will leave a link to that video in the description below. So, which one do we recommend? Well, the clear winner here is the Xbox One S, as it has the best dollar to value ratio even when looking at used consoles. I cannot wholeheartedly recommend going to the original model since there are numerous setbacks and graphical issues that will negatively impact the gaming experience. As for why we aren't recommending the Xbox One X, it's simply due to the features being very minimal in comparison to the price difference as well as the heating issues plaguing many One X owners. Also, with the release of Project Scarlet next holiday season, it's just not worth the current price point to buy the Xbox One X, which will be outdated in a year. Hopefully this video helps which Xbox One model you should be looking at this holiday season. For more videos about Xbox games, news, and coverage, make sure to subscribe to Live on Xbox and follow us on Twitter at live_on_Xbox. Links will be in the description. This is Austin signing off for Live on Xbox.